Stipe Miocic claims he's injured. Derrick Lewis replacement. Jon Jones vs. Stipe Miocic has been a long-awaited match. Ever since Jon Jones' comeback to the UFC, fans have been waiting for this match against Miocic. But months after the match was scheduled, Stipe Miocic accidentally injured himself, and it doesn't look like he'll be better in time. The UFC was left with a hard decision to make, but after doing some thinking, they figured they'd replace Miocic with the one and only Derrick Lewis. Derrick Lewis is a UFC legend and has a history with Jon Jones. These two savages will be going toe-to-toe at UFC 295, and this news has the industry shook. Originally, everyone was looking forward to Miocic versus Jones. The hype around this matchup was insane, and it has been crazy to see. Unfortunately, Stipe's gonna need some time to recover, and that's when Derrick Lewis saw an opportunity to beat the greatest UFC fighter of all time, Jon Jones. This matchup is going to be wild, and I'm even more excited for UFC 295. Stipe Miocic's injury news is going viral all over the UFC industry, and it has many people disappointed. But if there was one person that would be considered a good replacement, it would be Derrick Lewis. The UFC is at such an interesting place right now, literally hitting world records and hosting some of the best martial art matches the world has ever seen. There's obviously a lot to get into with all that's going on in the industry, but today we'll mainly be sticking to Stipe Miocic claims he's injured, Derrick Lewis replacement. Because this news has the industry going nuts. Nobody expected Stipe Miocic to get injured right before the match. Like I said, there's a lot to get into today, so be sure to stick around and watch this video until the end as we get into things one detail at a time. Trust me when I say you won't want to miss a thing. Thanks for stopping by today and visiting us at Warrior Report. We post daily UFC updates and news that you really should know about if you're a fan. For more content like this, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment keyword UFC to enter our brand new giveaway. One lucky viewer will be picked. Now, let's jump into this video and take a closer look at Stipe Miocic claims he's injured, Derrick Lewis replacement. Stipe Miocic, born on August 19, 1982 in Usalid, Ohio, had a diverse background that contributed to his success in the world of mixed martial arts. Miocic's parents immigrated to the United States from Croatia, instilling in him a strong work ethic and determination. Miocic's journey to fame began with a background in collegiate wrestling and a passion for sports. He was a Division I wrestler at Cleveland State University, where he honed his grappling skills. After transitioning to MMA, Miocic's talent became evident as he climbed the ranks in the heavyweight division. He made his UFC debut in 2011 and continued to impress with his striking abilities and well-rounded skills. Miocic's path to fame culminated when he won the UFC Heavyweight Championship in 2016. His successful title defenses and status as one of the greatest heavyweights in MMA history have solidified his fame in the sport. Jon Jones, born on July 19, 1987 in Rochester, New York, grew up in a challenging environment. Raised by a single mother and one of 5 siblings, Jones faced adversity early in life. Despite the challenges, he discovered wrestling in high school and excelled in the sport. Jones's introduction to MMA came through his older brother Arthur, a professional football player and fellow MMA enthusiast. Jon Jones made his professional MMA debut in 2008 and quickly gained attention for his dynamic fighting style and unorthodox techniques. In 2011, at the age of 23, Jones became the youngest UFC light heavyweight champion in history. His reign as champion and dominant performances against top opponents propelled him to fame as one of the sport's most exciting and skilled fighters. Derrick Lewis, born on February 7, 1985 in New Orleans, Louisiana, had a tumultuous upbringing. He faced numerous challenges, including run-ins with the law and a troubled youth. Lewis often credits his early life experiences as the driving force behind his determination to succeed. Lewis's path to fame began when he discovered MMA as an outlet for his energy and aggression. He initially trained in boxing and later transitioned to MMA, where he showcased his powerful striking and knockout abilities. Known for his entertaining post-fight interviews, Lewis quickly became a fan favorite. Lewis had an opportunity at the UFC Heavyweight Championship but fell short against Daniel Cormier. Despite the loss, his exciting fighting style and charismatic personality have made him a popular figure in the MMA world. Miocic is not only a successful fighter but also a dedicated first responder. He works as a firefighter and paramedic in his hometown of Cleveland, Ohio, and has continued to balance his firefighting career with his MMA pursuits. Miocic's record for the most consecutive heavyweight title defenses in UFC history showcases his dominance in the division. Jon Jones is known for his unorthodox fighting style and creative techniques, including his spinning elbow strikes and unpredictable striking combinations. Despite his achievements in the octagon, Jones has faced numerous controversies outside of it, including legal issues and suspensions related to testing violations. Stipe Miocic each have unique backgrounds and paths to fame in the world of MMA. Their achievements in the octagon and personal journeys have contributed to their status as prominent figures in the sport. Meanwhile, Dana White's leadership and vision have been instrumental in the growth and success of the UFC. Be sure to subscribe for the latest UFC content. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time at Warrior Report.